A good story is personal. A good story is emotional. Oh, and before I forget, a good story is true.
Camille is a media expert and worked as a news writer and a producer for Toronto's major news programs.
This is my absolute passion. I love meeting with small business owners and entrepreneurs because they always have such interesting stories as to what got them here. If you're an entrepreneur, you didn't just land here. You didn't just settle for this life. There's something that's driving you to be where you are today. And that's the story that I love. The media is in the business of telling stories. That means you have to be in the business of selling stories. I'll use myself as an example. A lot of people ask me why or how I became a news writer. Well, when my family immigrated to Canada, it was really, really tough for us. We didn't have furniture. Sometimes we didn't have food. But I always had words. And I would use those words to write fancy stories about a life that I didn't have. One day, I saw this phrase in the newspaper that said, "The pen is mightier than the sword." And my 11-year-old mind said, wow, that means that my words could have power. And I knew that I didn't want to write fancy stories anymore. I wanted to write about real life, because that means I could make real change. And that's why I wanted to become a news writer. And if you're ever in doubt of what's the best way to tell your story, use this simple formula. Take your rock bottom moment, take your turning point moment, and take your present day moment. And you put those things together, and you have a story, the beginning, middle, and end. That's how you turn your mess into your message. That's how you get the media interested in you. Because remember, the media is in the business of telling stories. So give them a good one.